morning, everyone. We're convening the conference on April 27th, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. in conference room 016. We have one item on the agenda today, HB 1363 HD3 SD2. On behalf of the House, we have myself as co-chair and Representative Matsumoto as a member, with co-chairs Hashimoto and Yamashita excused.
And on behalf of the Senate, myself as chair, and co-chairs Senators Wakai and Keith Agaran.
And I believe we have agreement with the Senate on the CD1, we're just waiting for a WAM fin release. So I'm proposing that we roll this back, reconvening tomorrow at 8:45, April 28th at 8:45 a.m. in conference room 016.
That's great.
Okay, thank you. We're adjourned. Good morning, everyone. Reconvening the conference committee is Thursday, April 27th, 2023, 9 a.m. in conference room 016. We've got two matters on the agenda today. First up is HB 978 HD2 SD2. On behalf of the House, we have myself, Representative Sayama and Garrett as co-chairs, Representative Alcos as a member, and Representative Hasi Burdick is excused.
Thank you. On behalf of the Senate, myself as chair, co-chair Sam Buenaventura, and Senator Moriwaki, managers Aquino and Awa. Awa is excused.
Yeah, I believe we have fin release. How are you guys doing, Glenn?
We do too.
Okay. So we're in agreement. We will just be affecting the date to upon approval.
Okay.
All right. So chair's recommendations to pass this measure with a clean date upon approval. Chair and Sayama.
Aye.
Sorry, a little rusty. I wanted to take a buzz. Rep Garrett.
Aye.
Rep Burdick is excused. Rep Alcos.
Aye.
Okay. Measure is adopted. May I take the vote for the Senate?
I would be honored.
Okay. Senator McKelvey.
Yes.
Senator San Buenaventura.
Aye.
Senator Moriwaki.
Aye.
Senator Aquino.
Aye.
And Senator Awa is excused. Measure adopted. We've got a bill.
Okay, good. All right. Slowly.
So one more item on the agenda, HB 964 HD1 SD2 relating to the certification of documents. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Garrett as co-chairs, Representative Alcos as a member, and Representative Martinez is excused.
Okay, on behalf of the Senate, myself as chair, co-chair Senator Keith Agaran, and manager Pavella.
Yeah, and I understand we do not have fin release, WAM release?
No WAM release either, and even if we did, we don't have my illustrious WAM co-chair here, so I think that's a signal in of itself.
Fair enough. All right, so let's roll this back 24 hours to April 20th.
Do we have some 945s coming up this morning too, don't we? That may get rolled. You want to just try to put everything on one agenda at 9:45 tomorrow morning.
So we have to renotice that though if we do that?
Oh, okay, never mind then. Let's just roll tonight.
Okay. So April 28th, April 28th, 9 a.m. in conference room 016.
Okay.
For HB 964.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. We are adjourned.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Good morning, everyone. Convening the conference for Thursday, April 27th, 2023, 9:30 a.m. in conference room 016. First up on the agenda, we have HB 1184 HD1 SD1 relating to procurement. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Garrett as co-chairs, Representative Alcos as a member, and Representative Kitagawa as excused.
Okay, thank you. On behalf of the Senate, myself as chair, co-chair Senator Moriwaki, and manager Pavella, all present.
All right, we do not have fin release for this. I'm assuming you don't have WAM release.
Oh, we do.
Oh,
we're ready to go.
I guess it's just us.
You guys clearly Something's going on. Better check.
Confirming no bid release. Okay, why don't we roll this one to tomorrow, April 28th, 9:30 a.m. in conference room 016.
Sounds like a plan. Gotta burn that shoe leather. But thank you for my way of code business for being here. Appreciate you. Yep, see you in a bit.
All right, next up on the agenda, we have SB 811, SD2, HD2 relating to demographic data. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Garrett as co-chairs and Representative Elkins as a member.
Okay, thank you so much. On behalf of the Senate, myself as chair, my co-chair, Senator Inouye, and Manager Favela. And we are ready to vote, but we still need our WAM co-chair. If she's in another hearing, we could recess for like 5 minutes.
Yep.
So, okay, we'll recess and come back for a vote on 811.
Okay.
Aloha, everybody. Welcome back. Reconvene. Thank you to my illustrious WAM co-chair for being here for the vote. So as we discussed before we went off air, we have a CD1 with a release memo from WAM. Right here. Okay. And I believe we recapped it already as far as what the changes are. So shall we go ahead and take the vote?
Please.
All right. We go ahead. I as chair vote aye. Senator. Oh.
You need to mention the countries.
Oh, okay, sorry. So we already did. We're reconvening.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you're reconvening.
Yeah, we're just
Okay.
reconvening.
Although you excused her, so now she's here. I don't know if that's a thing.
Okay. Anyway, we last left our heroes who are trying to take the vote. So McKelvey votes yes. Senator Inouye.
Yes.
Senator Favela.
Yes.
Thank you very much. May I take a vote on behalf of the House?
Please.
Oh, no. Okay, just want to get to Honolulu Bay here. Representative Garrett.
Aye.
And Representative Alcos.
Aye.
Okay, now you can leave. Thank you very much for
And
your
I
vote.
like it.
1 year we were doing. All right, hello, welcome to the reconvene on several measures, House and Senate, 9:50 a.m., Thursday, April 27th, room 16. First up, we have Senate Bill 814 SD2 HD2, Electronic Information Technology Accessibility for Persons with Limited English Proficiency. On behalf of the Senate, myself as chair, co-chair Aquino, manager Papella, and co-chair Aquino is excused.
On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Garrett as co-chairs, Representatives Martinez and Alcos as members.
Okay, thank you so much. On this one here, we have a CD1 that we believe we've shared with you. And
Yes, we received it and we're in agreement.
we're in agreement. So we're in agreement on the CD1. We just need release from the various money committees. So with that in mind, shall we reconvene on this measure in this room tomorrow at 9:50 a.m.?
Yep, that sounds good. April
Okay.
28th.
That sounds good. April 28th it is. Okay, next up, SB 1129 relating to procurement. This is Department of County General Services procurement threshold. On behalf of the Senate, myself as chair, co-chair Kim, and manager Favela. Co-chair Kim is excused.
On behalf of the House of Representatives, we've got myself and Representative Garrett as co-chairs, Representatives Kitagawa and Alcos as members, and Representative Kitagawa is excused.
Okay, sounds good. We too, in this one, have a CD1 that we believe we've shared with you. This is the one that I think we took care of that reference issue.
Oh, the 103D.
Yeah, so it's in there again. So
Okay, in that case,
there's a
we-
copy to officiate it. So with the understanding that this copy has the 103D reference language in there, are we in agreement on the CD1?
Yes, we are in agreement with the
Okay,
CD1.
let's go ahead and we'll memo our money chairs with the newest version, and hopefully we'll be able to get released to vote on this tomorrow. So do you want to reconvene on this measure as well at 9:50 a.m. on Friday, April 28th in room 16?
In agreement.
Okay, thank you very much. And finally, we have SB 1135. This is relating to procurement. On behalf of the Senate, myself as chair, co-chair Senator Kale Kahole, and manager Wa, Kale Kahole and Wa are excused.
And on behalf of the House, we've got myself and Representative Garrett as co-chairs, Representatives Kitagawa and Alcos as members, with Representative Kitagawa as excused.
Okay, this is the forfeiture one where we are going with a compromise position, I believe, of 1.5.
Yes.
So we are in
Sure,
agreement
please.
on that CD1. So given that we are in agreement for that, the only issue is simply getting the release from the various money committees,
Yes,
which we do
agreed.
not have. So knowing that, why don't we go ahead and reconvene on this one again, Friday, April 28th at 9:50 a.m. in conference room 016, with the hopes that with the agreed CD1 we'll get released and be able to vote on.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
this concludes the hearing. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. For reconvening this conference committee, it is Thursday, April 27th, 2023, 10 a.m. in conference room 016. We have a couple items on the agenda today. First up, we have HB 564, HD1, SD1, relating to the Department of Human Resources Development. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Garrett as co-chairs, Representative Capella and Alcos as members.
And for the Senate, Chair Moriwaki and Co-Chair Fanuha and Trustee Senator Favela.
And Senator, I believe we have agreement on a CD1. We're just waiting for WAM and FIN release.
Yeah.
All right, so why don't we roll this over till tomorrow, April 28th at 10 a.m. in conference room 016.
We good?
Okay, thank you. Next up on the agenda, we have HB 1087, HD2, SD2 relating to the wage and hour law. On behalf of the House, we have myself, Representatives Tarnas and Garrett as co-chairs, Representatives Capella, Martinez, and Alcos as members, and Representative Tarnas is excused.
And for the Senate, Moriwaki Chair, Kim Co-Chair, and Favela.
I believe for this one, we are in agreement to just clean up the date, effective date to July 1st, 2023. But we do not have WAM, or we don't have FIN clearance, same with WAM.
You know that.
Okay, so why don't we roll it to
Same.
April 28th, 10 a.m., conference room 016.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We are adjourned.
Good morning. Today is April, what is it, 28th,
27.
27th. And we are in room 016. It is now 10:30 a.m. And we have 5 items on the agenda. The first is SB 435 relating to public works. And this is trying to get at the person who is a violator and not paying wages to employees. And we've been working on it, and I think we're close to some language. We did work on it.
Senator, you might want to.
Sorry, oh yes, I always forget the members, my members. I am Sharon Moriwaki, Chair. With me is Senator Rhodes, Co-Chair, and Senator Favela, and for the House.
And on behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Garrett as co-chairs, with Representative Tarnas as a co-chair excused, Representative Alcos as a member.
Thank you. I get excited about going into that.
Really exciting bill.
So this is 435. This is the wage, public wages, paying wages in public works. We are close to agreement on the person, as we discussed. Right now, it's a principal RME, responsible managing employee, but we wanted to also get the corporation. And we talked with the AG, and what we'd like to do is say it's a responsible managing employee, the firm, or the firm, so that it covers corporations. So we're not adding in the managing employees and so forth, so that it's clearer for the AG to enforce. So we will have some language, and we will pass it around today.
So I understand we wanted to also get rid of the subordinate RME.
Oh yes, and we are deleting the subordinates.
And we had discussed before about adding in board members, officers, managers.
We're deleting that. We're not going to add that. Because the firm definition includes all of the like corporations and board members, so we don't need to have that in the definition of person.
But the principal RME is still going to be in
It
there?
is. So it'll be the principal RME, the firm, and let's see,
The firm as the entity.
the firm has the corporation.
So my concern here is that, and thank you for keeping in the principal RME. My concern here was to try to tag an actual person, not an entity, because the problem we were having was the entity was getting shut down and then reformed with the same board of
Right,
directors.
no, but so it is included. The
Okay,
principal RME is included.
so the principal
in the
RME
firm.
will be the person that gets tagged, but you said or, so
The
is it
sole
and-
proprietor, principal RME, and the
Yeah.
firm.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
And we can
And
talk further after too.
Yeah, okay, and then we'll come up with a CD1, so we'll roll this over till tomorrow, same time, 10:30. Here in this room, 016, yeah,
Okay.
April
April 28th.
28th. Next up on the agenda is SB 696 relating to workers' compensation, and this is to pay the average weekly wages in similar occupations. I think we're in agreement. It's just effecting the defective date.
Yeah, that's correct. We're in agreement with that.
And so we have a CD1, and we're just awaiting release.
Yes,
We need
from the
release,
money
yeah,
committees.
release.
So would you like to roll this one back to
Sure.
April 28th,
Sure, okay.
10:30 a.m. on conference room 016?
Okay, so for the Senate, chair votes aye.
We can go through that yet.
But
No, sorry, my mistake. We didn't introduce the people yet.
again? Oh my goodness. Okay, so the conferees on the Senate side, Moriwaki chair, Wakai Lee co-chairs, Favela member. I don't know if we can vote because we don't have Wakai Lee.
And we don't have members
Yes, no.
either. But
Yeah,
on
okay.
behalf of the House, we have myself, Rep. Sayama, Rep. Garrett as co-chairs, Rep. Martinez and Alcos as members.
Okay, so we are sitting around, we have the CD1, which is to effect the effective date.
Yeah, and we're in agreement with that, just waiting for the money committees.
Okay, so we'll roll this over to the same time tomorrow, 28th, 10:30, this room,
Yep,
16.
Yep, sound good.
SB 1141, relating to workers' compensation, and this has to do with the Hawai'i library system transferring over their positions to HRD and with appropriation for the staff. On the Senate side, Moriwaki chair, Kidani co-chair, and Favela manager.
On behalf of the House, we have myself, Rep. Woodson, and Rep. Garrett as co-chairs, Reps. Martin and Alcos as members.
And again, I think we are sending around that CD1. I think what we're doing is we're transferring over the funds, which is about $225,000 now in the library, and it's going to transfer over to DHRD, and it'll be part of their workers' comp budget going forward. And they have positions in the library, so they're transferring over one position, and we're appropriating $80,000. And so with that, it should be cleared out of libraries and into HRD.
Yes, that's
And effective upon July 1st, 2023.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're in agreement, but
So
yeah,
we're-
let's roll it over.
Okay, roll it over.
April 28th, 10:30, 016.
Okay. Great. And the last one is,
I think we have two more
is
left.
that it?
Two more.
No, two more. Next one is 1383.
It's the 0.01%.
Wait, 1140 we did. Let's see.
1383.
1383. Okay, the next one is 1383. Members of the Senate, Moriwaki chair, Shinabukuro co-chair, Favela manager.
And on behalf of the House, we have myself and Rep. Garrett as co-chairs, Reps. Martinez and Alcos as members.
Okay, this, I think we also have agreement. This is the 0.01% for the Unemployment Insurance Technology Special Fund. We do not have release, so we can roll this over as well to tomorrow. Same time, 10:30, this room, 016, April 28th.
Agreement, yep.
Thank you. And the last one we have is 1384. which has to do with the Department of Labor's Workforce Development Council, now being called Board. I think we have agreement on this bill as well, and it's upon approval. We also don't have release on this. Oh, but let me introduce our members. Moriwaki Chair, Gabbard Co-Chair, Decoit Co-Chair, and Favela Manager.
On behalf of the House, we have myself and Rep. Garrett as co-chairs, Reps. Martinez and Alcos as members.
Okay, so we'll roll this over as well to tomorrow.
Yep, and we are in agreement with just affecting the date to on approval.
Okay, April 28th, 10:30, this room, 016.
Yep.
Thank you very much. I don't have to vote.
Sure.
This is April 27th. I can't keep track. It was where's the agenda? 10:30 agenda for
10:35.
10:35 agenda for 3 bills. We are going to take up SB 726 first.
Okay.
Okay. For this is relating to human resources development, repealing the administrative assistant position that's exempt and returning it to civil service, reporting to the director. We are in agreement with the conferees are Moriwaki Chair, Hidani Co-Chair, Favela a manager, and for the House.
And on behalf of the House, we have myself and Rep. Garrett as co-chairs and Rep. Alcos as the manager.
Thank you. This is again the Human Resources Development exempt position. We're going to repeal and put it to civil service. We don't have any release at this point, so we're going to roll this over. Same time tomorrow in this room.
Okay, so April 28th, 10:35.
April 28th, 10:35.
Room 016. Okay.
Okay. The next bill is SB 1313 on the EUTF Employer Union Health Benefits Trust Fund. This is allowing the board to establish appropriate salaries for the administrator and CIO investments. The Senate members are Chair Moriwaki, Kim co-chair, and Favela manager.
And on behalf of the House, we have myself and Rep. Garrett as co-chairs and Rep. Alcos as the manager.
We are going with the House version, and I think we are ready to go other than release, so we will roll this over.
Affecting the date too.
In effect the date.
Yeah. But yeah, no release. So roll over to April 28th, 10:35 in conference room 016.
Correct.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. We now are going back to Senate Bill 478 related to telecommunications and cable. Senate conferees are Moriwaki Chair, Ke'oho Kalole Co-Chair, Rhodes Co-Chair, and Favela Manager. On the House.
Thank you, Senator. On the House side, we have myself and Representative Sayama as co-chairs, Evslin, Capella, and Pirik as managers.
Thank you. This has to do with repealing the old cable industry maps and using the new mapping. And I think we are in agreement, and we have it effective upon approval.
Correct.
Right. So I think we're ready to take a vote.
We are.
Okay. So on the Senate, the chair votes aye. Co-chair Ke'oho Kalole.
Aye.
Co-chair Rhodes. And for the House, may I take your vote?
Please.
For Chair Caruso.
Aye.
Chair Sayama.
Aye.
Representative Edson. Capella and Pirik.
Aye.
We have a bill. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Convening the conference, it's April 27th, 2023, 11 a.m. in conference room 016. Number of items on the agenda today, all of our bargaining unit bills. First up, we've got HB 1000, HD1, SD1 relating to public employment cost items for BU1. On behalf of the House, we have Representatives Garrett and Matayoshi as co-chairs, Matayoshi and Garrett as co-chairs, and Representative Alcos as manager.
On the Senate, we have Moriwaki as chair, Keith Algaron as co-chair, Favela as manager.
And I think we
Are
are.
they all the same?
Yeah, they're all the same. I know.
Okay.
So why don't we roll this one till tomorrow, April 28th at 11:15 in conference room 016. We don't have fin clearance.
Likewise.
Okay. Thank you. Next up, we have HB 1001, HD1, SD1 relating to public employment cost items for BU2. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Garrett as co-chairs, Representative Alcos as a manager.
On the Senate, myself, Keith Algaron is co-chair, Favela as manager.
And likewise, why don't we do not have fin clearance. Why don't we roll this to April 28th, 11:15 at conference room 016. Next up on the agenda, we have HB 1004, HD1, SD1 relating to public employment cost items. This is for BU5. Likewise, no fin clearance. Let's roll this to April 28th, 11:15, conference room 016. No, I'm sorry. Did I do the House thing yet?
No.
My mistake.
Yep.
We have the House. We have myself, Representative Garrett as co-chairs, Representative Alcos as a member or manager, and Representative Gila is excused.
For the Senate, it's Moriwaki chair, Keith Algaron co-chair, Favela manager.
Okay, and so we're rolling this one to tomorrow, April 28th, 11:15 in room 016. Okay, next up, we have HB 1006, HD1, SD1 related to public employment cost items for BU7. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Rep. Garrett as co-chairs and Rep. Alcos as a manager.
The Senate, Moriwaki chair, Keith Algaron co-chair, Favela manager.
Okay, likewise, no fin clearance. We'll roll this one to April 28th, 11:15, conference room 016. All right, and the last one we've got, same song and dance, HB 1010, HD1, SD1 relating to public employment cost items for BU11. On behalf of the House, we have myself, Rep. Garrett as co-chairs, Rep. Alcos as a manager.
The Senate, Moriwaki chair, Keith Algaron co-chair, Favela manager.
Okay, and likewise, no fin clearance. Let's roll this one to April 28th, 11:15 in conference room 016. Okay, thank you. We are adjourned. Good morning, everyone. Convening the conference committee for April 27th, 2023, 11:15 a.m. in conference room 016. We've got one item on the agenda today, HB 161, HD1, SD1 relating to collective bargaining. On behalf of the House, we have myself, Representative Garrett as co-chairs, Representative Alcos as manager, and Representative Tarnas is excused.
And of the Senate, Moriwaki as chair, Rhodes as co-chair, Favela as manager.
And Senator, I understand we have an agreement on this and we have fin release, but we're still waiting on WAM release. So why don't we roll this to April 28th?
I'm sorry, I know I'm not supposed to speak, but 161?
No, 161, yeah.
161.
We don't have WAM on it.
No,
Yep.
we don't?
Oh, you're right.
Oh, we could vote on this then.
How unusual.
Oh, right. You have
Okay.
finance.
We have
Wait,
fin, right?
wait. Do you have fin on yours?
No.
You have fin on yours? No. Who's on?
Do you have the vote key?
There's more?
Okay.
Wait.
We don't need Tarnas, right? Because we have majority, yeah.
Your majority? So we don't have any
Majority of members,
JDC.
What was that?
majority of chairs.
Yeah, majority
Oh,
of
yeah,
chairs.
okay.
So we're good with me and Rep. Garrett. You guys
We have
okay on your
we have
turn?
majority. Okay, well, let's go.
Yeah, let's get rid of this bill. All right. So we're in agreement. Chair's recommendation is to pass this measure. We're just affecting the date to upon approval.
Oh, okay.
All right, Chair and
Tarnas is
great. Representative Tarnas as co-chair is here. Representative Matayoshi votes yes. Rep. Tarnas?
Aye.
Rep. Garrett?
Aye.
Rep. Alcos?
Aye.
Okay.
And for the Senate, you can
Oh,
take the
may I
vote.
take the vote for the Senate?
Chair votes aye, Senator Rhodes,
Aye.
and Senator Favela.
Aye. Okay, we've got a bill.
Yay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
everyone.
you,
We're
Senator.
adjourned.